Real Madrid 1. Osasuna 0. And as you can tell from my face, guys, I'm not happy at all. Once again, I'm going to have Madrid fans in the comments saying, "Oh, just be happy, we won the game." In what manner did we actually win that game? In what manner? What kind of play did I see today? Boring Real Madrid. No incisiveness whatsoever across the entirety of the 90 minutes. The entirety of the game. Only by Mbappe just literally running past his player, cutting back in, and then managed to win a penalty, but no goals from open play. That's how bad Real Madrid were today. Osasuna camped up on the edge of their box in front of their goal, and we cannot break them down to save our fucking life. That's what it was today. Yeah? Because I'm looking at that match and you're saying, "Oh, it's the very first match." Give them time, David. If I don't see an improvement from this in the next 2 games, honestly, I am going to be irate. I'm going to give it a slight benefit of the doubt because it's the very first game of LaLiga. They're coming back and it's a nervous game. It's the very first game in front of 80,000 Real Madrid fans. But what on earth was going on with the football today? RODRYGO was marked out the game, essentially. He didn't have no space or time whatsoever to do anything. Vinny, on the left-hand side, his left thigh must not be working because Carreras was making overlapping runs time and time again with nothing. No end product on his passing. You see the left-hand side, you see Carreras opening up, and you decide to cut in, where there's actually Osasuna players waiting to clamp you at every opportunity. So why are we playing like this? What is going on? What is going on? Am I overreacting? No, I'm not overreacting. Because I see the bigger picture. I see the future of Real Madrid. And to maintain so much possession and to have limited shots on goal, essentially the only shots that we had on target were Franco Mastantuono's shot at the end and the 2 from outside the box, essentially. Miles outside the box. Like I could actually park a blue well in between the distance of those shots. But do you know what? There were some positives. Let me get into it. Franco Mastantuono came on and clearly changed the game. He clearly changed the game. This kid has a bright future because he's consistently looking for the give and go, looking to receive the ball and then run to receive it back again. And he created opportunities for himself, essentially, to actually lace that shot at the end, which was a very tight angle, but it was an opportunity nevertheless. Good pressing for the team. Very good pressing from the very first half, even though we stunk it out with our passing. Apart from that, no more positives. Let's get back to the actual negatives of the game. The whole team stunk, pretty much. The whole team stunk in terms of how they're trying to create opportunities in the front end of the pitch. The front end. There's no attacking plays. There's no decisiveness from the players. They don't know where they're passing. They don't know when they're moving. And it's absolutely driving me nuts. The whole match drove me nuts. I was falling asleep because I was just daydreaming. I was like, God help me. What is Real Madrid going to have to do today to actually score past this lot? Because you think Osasuna were just sitting deep. Yeah, they were sitting deep. They were parking a bus. But so what? I called Will, a.k.a. Football Carnage, at halftime and talked to him about the match. He said, "What are we supposed to do?" Huh? What are we supposed to do? I've got words for you tomorrow, mate. I've got words for you on the Galacticos podcast because what are we supposed to do? When Vinny has the ball, Mbappe has the ball, Brahim Diaz was just shocking. He was non-existent in the whole match. What was he doing? Brahim Diaz. Franco came on in his position. Different altogether. Incisiveness. That's what we need. We need a player that's going to fucking run at players. Run at them. Like Yamal does for Barcelona. That's the kind of player that we need. And if Franco's going to be the guy, then he's going to be the guy. Because Brahim Diaz is going to do it. And then Vinny's not going to do it. So bring on Rodrigo, because Rodrigo will run. And he will gladly dribble past a few players to create space for himself before he puts it in the box. Let me talk about Rodrigo, yeah? And hey, I've got 5 minutes, and the next 5 minutes is about the actual fraudulent mentality towards one of our best technical players in the team. Fraudulent from Alonso. Why did Rodrigo not get any minutes on the pitch? Why? Why today? Why has he not got any minutes? Adios, Rodrigo. Good luck on your future endeavours. Good luck. Go to a different team and prove this flipping manager what you can do on the pitch, because he cannot clearly see it in his head. Vinny stunk it out of the whole game. So why not drop Vinny, 60th minute, bring Rodrigo on? Why not? Why? Give us some hope here, Alonso. Why is it the first match in La Liga and Rodrigo's on the bench and he's warming up and he doesn't even get one singular minute in the whole game? Fraud. Fraudulent. Absolute fraudulent. My headphones come out. Unbelievable. It's absolutely horrendous attitude. That a player that can unlock those doors, like Franco came on, exactly the same thing Rodrigo can do. The little give and goes. Dribbling, trying to get past some few players before putting into the box. Creating opportunities, creating danger in the final third. Why is it not that? Why do we need to just pray and hope that Rodrigo gets subbed on? It's absolutely horrendous. I'm sorry I'm taking up majority of this match reaction talking about Rodrigo. I just bit my tongue. Because I am absolutely irate by the fact that he did not get 1 minute. Is he in Alonso's plans? No, he's not. No, he's not. Because I feel for this kid. I feel for him. He is one of our best players on the ball in these kind of systems where you're relying on players to actually pass, move, create space, continuously pass and move. Not just, okay, cool, I have 2 players in front of me, I'm going to try and run at them and fail miserably. Or if I get past them, I'm going to do a Trivela pass that's going to go absolutely nowhere. God help me. God give me strength, because I am actually finished with that Vinny Jr. The first game that he's given a chance to prove himself, starting the game, and he does bollocks in the whole match. Nothing. Mbappe takes over on the left wing and is making darting runs inside. Immediately. With Gonzalo Garcia trying to get in to latch onto a header of some sort, because Osasuna were very good defensively today, I've got to admit. But you still need that creative spot. Arda Güler, missing today. I'm sorry, Arda Güler fans, he was missing. He was marked out of that game. Big time. Marked out of it. And it's a problem. It's a problem. Because we have to literally just give ourselves some kind of creative spark that just, it gives us something that we need to actually break these kind of low blocks. Why can't we break them down? Why? And I'm going to be eyeing Xabi Alonso's press conference. I'm going to be eyeing it big time. Because unfortunately, if he says anything otherwise than it was a poor performance, I'm after him already. Because you have to be deluded to see that was a good performance. Deluded. Completely deluded. It's a 1-0 win. We dominate possession. And guess what? We have barely any attacking opportunities. So what is the point of having possession in the first place? It's possession for possession's sake. I've seen various teams throughout the years have maintained good possession and still don't win trophies. So we need cutting edge up front. We need something that's going to give us that extra in the front end of the pitch. The whole back line was decent. Carreras, good game. Good game. He was one of the brightest sparks in that defense. Dean Howson had very decent positioning. Militao sometimes looked a bit shaky. Trent, not really himself, essentially. He was just whipping in balls for the sake of it. But Carreras was a shining light again. Probably the two newest players in the team, Carreras and Mastantuono, were the best players. Mastantuono, for me, performed the best. He came on and he looked bright. He looked like he won. He's hungry. He's hungry to drive at players and make trouble for them. That's what it is. But honestly, a very, very, very bad performance overall. Very bad performance. Nothing of out of the order, actually, because it's the same as Ancelotti football. It's the same. Sideways, backwards. What more can I say about it, guys? Nothing else, guys. Make sure you like the video. Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. And we'll see you next time on another... tune in tomorrow, Galacticos podcast, because I have words to say. Honestly, take care. And it's time to end the stream, Dave. Take care.